guys? Welcome to another great episode of the Anime Breakdown Show. I'm your host, your boy vxKingPinxv, coming at you guys with another great show. Today's going to be an anime breakdown of a Naruto breakdown episode, Naruto Shippuden episode 312, The Old Man in the Dragon's Eye. And yes, can I say it was a good one? Wow. It's obviously absolutely a filler. There's no getting around that. But this was a relative filler because, you know, it was quote unquote, this is like another battle going on during this, the Fourth Great Ninja War. And this main focus of character development was on your boy Lee and Guy Sensei. Basically what ends up happening, Guy Sensei ends up meeting the Master Chen, a legendary taijutsu master. I mean, the best of the best of his era, and starts to make comments based on Lee or whatever the case may be. The other shinobi that was there ran back. Lee was hanging out with Sai and basically told Lee what was going on. Lee ran to Guy Sensei's side, and then he saw the old master, Master Chen. The legend of Master Chen is that he died in the Great Third Ninja War. And he's been dead all this time. And then when Lee, I guess, went back in the past when they were kids again, and they were all getting, they found a scroll from the library that teaches you like the greatest taijutsu trick or something. It's called, I think it was the Dragon's Eye, or whatever. And, or maybe it was called something else. I think it's Dragon something. And I think the Dragon's Eye was the how he defeated it. But anyways, it doesn't matter. It's Dragon something. They got it from the scroll. They decided to go visit him at his grave to pay their respects. And they saw a little girl there. And she kind of let them know that, no, my grandpa's not dead. He's alive. I leave food for him every day. He comes and eats it. So they waited for him, caught the old man. The old man, you know, immediately told Lee, no, I'm not going to train you. You're unworthy. Blah, 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 blah. Busted out the dragon's kick or whatever. Like, and then if you was paying attention, you saw him sweep the floor, turn up the dust, and turn it into like a tornado. Shit was really tight. It was really slick how they did it. I really did enjoy that part of it. But anyways, it ended up knocking Lee down. You know, the next day, Lee was like, he was going back. He saw Naruto and 1010 out there. They were like, we're gonna go with you. He was like, no, I must go alone. So he went there. He was like, please, you know, train me or whatever. So he's like on his knees or whatever, and then he has to wait there for like 7 days and 7 nights, you know, just on his knees waiting for the master to give him his approval. When he finally spoke to Lee, Lee was like, don't teach me how to do it. Just do it to me, and I think I want to be able to try to defeat it, like to try to beat it or whatever. And the master, yet again, he did it again. Lee got tore up this time. His leg was cut up. His arm was cut up. Lee was all fucked up this time. And he was like, you're unworthy. You need to quit being a shinobi, blah, 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 blah. So it kind of transitions back to what's going on now. And, you know, Guy Sensei's like, you should have never done that. Lee's my pupil, blah, 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 blah. And then we have some emotions, why he never gave up. You know, everything he did when he was younger to try to learn how to defeat it. In his mind, he already had defeated it, but he never had the chance to do it. The primary lotus was the key to his victory, but he was unable to test it. So, now all these years later, the guy gets brought back from the dead. I guess somehow, with your boy Kabuto found Master Chen somewhere, dead somewhere, took his DNA, you know, reanimated the jutsu of him. And he was causing mayhem and destruction, this old guy. And I mean, he was putting a hurting on everybody initially. So Lee gets out there, you know, they explain the story, why he never gave up and what his sensei said to him. And he's like, you're the type of ninja who can't, once he loses his shinobi way, there's no reason to live. So, you know, they're getting all emotional. You know, Guy Sensei's damn near crying. Lee's damn near crying. Lee's like, you know, all intense and everything. So Master Chen finally tries it again. Lee starts off, he's kicking the dragon in the head. He does the primary lotus straight down to the guy. The guy's being all jacked up. Master Chen is destroyed. And then he was like telling them the story of why he decided not to train Lee, and it was because he had a pupil back then who only depended on taijutsu, and during the war he died. He assumed that that was just a weakness, not realizing shit, it was a war, that shit happens when, you know, when you're in war or whatever. And it basically made him never want to train another pupil because he loved his pupil so much, and he saw that Guy Sensei and Lee had the exact same relationship, and he was harping on that, and he was like, I made a mistake. Maybe I should have, you know, did what I, you know, trained you, and not everything has to come out because of the third Great Ninja War. You know, it wasn't going to have to repeat itself. So it was a lot of emotion. The guy ended up dying. He was one of those guys whose spirit got set free through emotion. So, and that doesn't happen a lot. So it's like, hallelujah. They're like, shit doesn't happen a lot, and it's like just due to the fact that he come to this sudden realization, he was able to. They didn't even use any what do you call those guys? The jutsus with the binding jutsus, the techniques or whatever. He just ended up dying, spirit set free. Yada yada yada. Everything was over. I thought it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. It was really nothing to not like about it, other than the fact that the storyline hasn't gotten technically back on track. But nonetheless, this shit was good. So you guys stay tuned for my predictions discussion video for the next week's episode. As always, do your thing below and rate, comment, subscribe, and share the video. That is the best thing you can do with me. Just share the video, like the video, so other people can see that you like it. So if they just come across your page, it'll link back to me. But as always, do your thing below, and peace.